So here's the deal. You're looking at a full stainless steel automatic diver with sapphire crystal, a screw-down crown, and a screw and case back, powered by the trusty NH35, and it's priced at just $55. Yeah, let that sink in. In a world where straps alone can run you $80, Tandorio shows up with this Save the Ocean homage and just flips the whole game on its head. Now, let's address the obvious. Yes, it's inspired by the Seiko Save the Ocean series. The manta ray motif on the dial is the giveaway here, but it's not a clone, it's got its own twist. That crown's at 4 o'clock, it's nicely guarded, and the case shape feels compact, wearable and somehow distinct. This isn't just a copy, it's an homage with a bit of a personality. There are a lot of things going for this watch. And of course, $55 does make it quite a bargain. So I will be leaving a link to this watch in the description below the video, so do check it out if you're after a sharp price. And now let's dive in and talk about this watch in detail. Let's talk specs. The case diameter comes in at 38 millimeters, and with a lug-to-lug of just 42.6 millimeters, this thing wears beautifully even on smaller wrists. I mean, I've got a 6.5-inch wrist, and this thing hugs it with zero overhang. Part of that's down to the size, but the real secret is in the lugs. They drop away aggressively, and the curved rubber strap pulls the head of the watch close to the wrist. It's compact, it's comfortable. Tandorio just nailed the sizing. The thickness sits at 12.8 millimeters, but thanks to a domed sapphire crystal that catches the light at the edges, it doesn't look bulky or slab-sided. It's got presence, but not the kind that overwhelms your wrist. The lug width is a standard 20 millimeters, so you've got plenty of strap options. Speaking of which, the included rubber strap is, well, we'll get to that. From the side, the case flank is something else. It's polished, convex, and curves like a smooth pebble. You've got polished flanks and brushed lug hoods, and they transition cleanly without any harsh edges. That contrast between polished and brushed really works on a compact diver like this. It gives it that extra bit of detail you don't expect at this price. The bezel, tall, unidirectional, 120 click, and honestly, really satisfying. It's got a coin-edge texture that looks bead blasted and matte, not polished or brushed. It grips easily, rotates with nice tension, and yeah, there's some backplay. But it's minor. We're not talking sloppy action here, just a bit of springy resistance when you push back. The clicks are ratchety, loud, and the pip at 12 is fully loomed. Functionally, this is a real diver setup. The crown, as I said earlier, is at 4 o'clock, and it's a bit of a chunky boy. 6.2 millimeters wide, screw down, and really easy to grip. The threading is clean, though I kind of wish it matched the matte finish of the bezel instead of being glossy. It's a minor design mismatch, but it's something worth mentioning if you're a stickler for cohesion. Flip it over, and you've got a screw down case back. Simple, clean, and ready for a 200-meter plunge. Now, let's talk about the dial, because this is the part that punches way above its price point. You're getting this deep ocean blue dial with a horizontal brush texture that mimics light reflecting off the water's surface. Then there are those manta rays drifting from 8 to 4 o'clock, subtle, artistic, and completely unexpected at this price. They're not printed in a garish way, they're just sort of floating there, blending with the background. There's a lot going on, but it doesn't feel cluttered. That's because the dial is helped out by a steep rehaut, which adds visual depth. The hour markers are bold, lume-filled, and legibility is top tier. The hands are thick, nicely shaped, and also packed with lume. Speaking of lume, it's excellent, bright, persistent, and it covers the hands, the indices, and the pip on the bezel. For a $55 diver, this thing glows like a torch. The date window at 3 o'clock, totally fine. Sure, it would have been a bit more symmetrical at 4 to line up with the crown, but hey, it's readable, it's neat, and it does the job. Alright, let's circle back to the strap for a second. It's not a deal breaker, but it's not the highlight either. The included rubber strap is thick, a bit too stiff, and not the softest thing in the world. It'll do in a pinch, but you're better off grabbing a canvas strap or even a NATO. For like $2 on AliExpress, you can swap it out and take this watch from good to wow. So, what are we really looking at here? You're getting a legit diver, automatic movement, sapphire crystal, screw down everything, excellent lume, thoughtful design, and decent finishing for $55. Let me say that again. $55. There are microbrands charging 4 times this for less. This Tandorio diver is versatile, compact, reliable, and visually unique. For teenagers, adults, or anyone just looking for a solid everyday diver, it absolutely delivers. Just swap out that strap and enjoy the ride.